so like that's for your top.
CityJet takes their cabin crew training seriously. After initial instruction is completed, cabin crew undergo annual recurrent training as well as a revisit of their practical schooling every 3 years.
Both cabin crew and pilots have to undertake practical training in the operation of our fire extinguishers, practically demonstrated, and then what the cabin crew then do as well is jump down our slide 3 times just to make sure that they know obviously how to do it, precautions we take if we were ever to come into a situation like an evacuation.
This training is approved by the Irish Aviation Authority and begins with CityJet classroom instruction before proceeding to more classroom plus demonstrations with the Chief Fire Officer. Cabin crew are first subjected to smoke in a classroom before a further briefing. They then don their hoods and fight fire. CityJet uses a cabin simulator for the second phase, which includes slides training. Each crew member must jump 3 times to complete the drill.
It's basically just for us to go over again and refresh in our minds what we need to do in those situations. So we got a chance today to fight some fires and again to go down the slide as well. So it's good just to refresh our memories.
Every 3 years, you know, for the firefighting or then the drills, the basic drills for evacuation, it's really important to refresh it.
Then the crew must demonstrate the operation of aircraft doors, followed by their necessary procedures in the case of pilot incapacitation, including the correct fitting of a quick donning oxygen mask. The final part of this training is the operation of the sea window. We asked what's important for cabin crew in the case of an emergency.
It's very important that cabin crew take time to think first what it is that they need to do. They need to go through their drills and they need to have a calm frame of mind in order to deal with the situation at hand. And you need to make sure as well that you have the trust of the passengers that are on board, because they need to have confidence in you and what you're telling them to do. Otherwise, things aren't going to go smoothly. So you need to be very firm, very clear, very direct, and keep the confidence of everybody in the cabin as well.
First of all, remain calm, take charge, and just apply the drills that you've learned, that you've been trained for, and stay in control all the time and take initiative.
So the next time you fly CityJet, rest in the knowledge that the cabin crew are well trained in emergency procedures that they will hopefully only ever get to practice in training.
They leave here today, they're confident enough, they go out, they do all the theory work every single year, but it's the practical demonstration they do once every 3 years. So we'd like to think that everybody's well prepared.
I was working for other airlines before, and I have to say I have some other experience and I can compare, and CityJet's really good training.
Are you proud of your trainer?